Okay, so today we are sort of bringing. So first of all, I have to apologize. Apologies for not joining. I was on, but like I had to go get my medicine and all. How am I even at? So I was saying that today we'll be bringing everything together in terms of SBL. We'll be trying to understand the key issues facing them and how to solve them. And then we'll be looking into a little bit of financial analysis. I prepared, what do you call it? There's a template that you can use to do this financial analysis to understand it a lot better. Because I think most likely ratios will come. This looks to me like what happened with the Ghana lax case. Quite similar. So let's dive through. Let's go through. So we all know that, as we indicated from the beginning, we all know SBL is a private limited liability company. We talked about the fact that they started with a focus on their local area, right? And now they've decided to scale and increase their reach in terms of expansion, right? In terms of expansion, we looked at their board. And we saw the strengths and weaknesses of the board. And there were areas where we realized that some people might have issues in terms of fitness of their role. So we discussed that as well. We also realized the main issues identified by the board. The main issues identified by the board. So I'm just giving a summary, then I go through one by one. So the main issues identified by the board, these were the issues which we all know: board remits, evolutionary change, the digital opportunity, hands-on farmer experience, winning emerging markets. So all these things, we are trying to come up with solutions to them and, help SBL to be able to solve these problems. Now, I also listed some key strategic issues as well and how they affect SBL. So I talk about competitive advantage, talk about the external environment, resources, stakeholder analysis, goal congruence, revenue optimization, scope, and focus as well. Then we dive into the models that I feel like most likely they'll show up. So Porter's 5 forces, SWOT analysis, balance scorecard, Ansoff matrix, BCG growth share matrix, Porter's value chain, right? We talk about the primary activities and the support activities. Then since there is a mention of change, right? Evolutionary change. One of the things I was thinking about is the Lewin's change management model. Then you also have Porter's diamond as well. Then we realized that at the beginning of the case, they talked about some stakeholders, that Edwin has a relationship with customers, suppliers, and employees. So it's important to understand the stakeholders. We are not told all of the stakeholders now, right? It's important to understand the stakeholders, their interests and their power. That's how you analyze stakeholders. Then I put together some likely questions that I think, I'm not saying that these are the questions that will come, but from the analysis we've done so far, what are some likely questions that might be asked and how to approach them. It's very, very important. And then you have one of the things that I felt to be helpful for you to understand ratios was this simple Excel model. So this Excel model, you can easily plug in the numbers and you have an output in terms of the ratios, right? These are a lot of ratios. So you have an output in terms of the ratios. Nice. So we'll be going through the ratios and we'll be trying to, understand the ratios and also interpret the ratios. And we'll be doing that together. So that would be the focus for today. Now, in terms of the likely questions, right? In terms of the likely questions, we have, so some of